guess you're wondering what's going on here. I run 4 leagues, and now I'm going to do them in rotation. But I'm going to start off with the first one I ever did, and that is Little Cup Gods. This is Season 2. I'm joined by Tori.
Hello.
And you guys might notice that the logo has changed. The winner of Little Cup Gods, as y'all might know, is Slycario248. I asked him about who his MVP was, and it was Ghastly. And he'll be coming back for this season as well, but we're not really here to talk about him and all that. We're here to talk about how you could potentially apply for this. But you only have a limited amount of time, so be careful. So, let's go ahead and get started. First off, I want to go over some LC Pokemon bans. Obviously, there are obvious ones that the Little Cup tier on Showdown bans, but first, I want to say Poipole is definitely banned because it's considered an Ultra Beast. And though I know people will try and say, oh yeah, I want this Pokemon in here, it is banned. I want to put that out there now. I did not list it because I thought it would be pretty obvious, but I know sometimes people can get a little finicky about things. So, obvious, Apom, Kittyfly, Drifloon, type Null, base 95, I think all around, and then low speed. Definitely not a Pokemon you want to see in here. Gligar, Gothita, yeah, whatever it's called. Metatype, Mischievous, Murkrow, Porygon, Scyther, Swirlix, Tangela, Torchic, Sneasel, Vulpix, and Yanma. Now, obviously, most of these are on the ban list already for LC. Sneasel had to be added because obviously it is NU, but someone might be like, oh, I want to draft Sneasel, and it's like, no, you can't, I'm sorry. Now with Vulpix, regular Vulpix is banned, not Alolan Vulpix, so you can still get that. Hey, that's pretty good.
Yep.
Now next point.
Alright, we have 3 banned moves, so you cannot use these moves when you're battling, and that is Dragon Rage, Sonic Boom, and Swagger.
Yep, obviously. Go ahead.
Don't use them.
Yeah. But yeah, since we're going to be playing on level 5, it doesn't make sense to have Dragon Rage. Sonic Boom does 20 damage auto, and I think Dragon Rage does 30 or 40. And Swagger's just an asshole move. I mean, there's a Swagger clause on Showdown for a reason. Banned items. The EVMZ is a +1 boost only to EV all around stats, and we don't want that. And the one that I had to look up just in case someone drafted Clanpro. The Deep Sea Tooth and the Deep Sea Scale. Why? These 2 items can make Clanpro pretty OP or pretty bulky. One does special attack, one does special defense. I don't want to see it, so I'm just gonna ban them. Sorry. Next one.
Alright, the draft, each team's gonna be drafting 9 Pokemon. And that's basically it.
Yeah, and I think the point to go with that too is that there are also gonna be 10 teams. So it's gonna be a kind of long draft, but I will definitely stream it and everything else. Next one is that the league is through Showdown. Obviously, I've been mentioning that the whole time, so it's through the LC tier.
And next is the item clause. So, pretty self-explanatory. You get one item, one kind of item. Gotta keep this clause in mind. When I did Little Cup last, screwed me over for a couple battles. So please follow the item clause.
Yeah, it wasn't very enforced last time I did this, and that was a big problem. So I want to improve upon that by putting it out there now. And I definitely know a lot of people, when I first did the league, actually did break this clause. I thought it was obvious, but it wasn't listed, so I might as well list it for now. So there is that. So don't run 2 EV Light Mons, run 1. You can run all 3 of the Scarf out. You can run all 3 of the choice items. Just don't run 2 choice bands. You know what I mean? You pretty much get the gist of this. Baton Pass is banned because I don't like it, so no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Sorry, I don't want to see it. And especially in LC, that can get real disgusting and real quickly. The bigger thing with other things, with, you know, all the rules. If you break the rules, you will be awarded a nice 3-0 loss. I was going to do 6-0, but I'm going to be a little bit more charitable on my end. Let's do 3. So, next up, I'm going to talk about what we're going to be both talking about, obviously. What I'm looking for. Which could be just paraphrasing these short ones. And obviously these will be translated into questions that are going to be more importantly looked at as we decide who we want in this league. So first one, obviously, is experience. Whether it's a well-known league or in leagues that you do with your friends, I want to know how you are. I'm sorry, forgot a word in there. How you are in other leagues. If you can remember the record you had, that can be put down. I mean, tell me what league it was. Tell me what record you had. Tell me, did you like doing it? I mean, tell me the name of it too. You know what I mean? Like, tell me what you did in that league. I'm not specifically looking for good records, mind you, or specific leagues that you've been a part of, but I want to know if you have experience or not. You know what I mean? You could have gone undefeated and won a league. I don't care. I just want to know if you have experience or not. Even if you don't have experience, you could still get picked. It could happen. I like new people. Next point.
Okay, next is, well, each team needs a name and it needs a logo. Like a mascot. I remember last World Cup, I was the San Francisco Bullets, so as an example, you don't necessarily have to go with a real world city as your team name, but you can get creative.
Yes, this is very true. If you don't have one, unfortunately, you know, I can always make one for you. I've made I think all of the logos besides Richmond's logo in the past, and besides the SBA one, some of them. But I definitely have made the majority of logos for leagues, so I don't mind doing it for other people. Obviously, we've come up with crazy names and funny looking names and logos, like the Goldenrod Glumandas for the Mano a Mano type league. That one was pretty funny to look at, and it was pretty creative too. Third point, fun people. You see, I like competitive, and I loved competitive Pokemon. I just do casual now. But I do love competitive like everyone else, but I do also like having fun. You might see a question about this. I want to know, why should you be picked for this league? Are you a fun person? Are you going to just take this straight seriously? You're going to be salty when you lose? Are you going to start putting in chat how bad you are? I don't want to see that in chat. That just makes me feel like I'm doing a bad job personally, and I'm not here for that. I'd rather hear, alright, well, I'll try harder next time, you know, it's not the end of the world. I know I sometimes get really, really down about myself whenever I participate in leagues, so this is something I want to improve upon myself, and I'd rather that everyone else also improves upon it, because I usually see it in other league chats too. Next point.
Okay, last and certainly not least, each team gets you get a week to battle, and you know everyone has lives, but it went down if some reason a team can't get their battle done. So just keep in mind, if you're going to be busy during the league is going to be happening, like indicates like, okay, I might need a little bit of time, or count on me being second with my battles, and so on.
Yeah, so availability is a big thing. I'd rather you be available, and you know, if you have other things to do, you have other things to do. This is not a high priority thing if you have other things to do, and I say that very, very slowly. If you have other things to do. Because I do know that some people will join this league and they'll be in other servers talking, but then they won't be able to get their league battle done for some damn reason. Yes, it is hard to prep for league battles, but I do expect you to at least try. However, you have a job and other things you need to do, even if you have another whole entire life outside of this, like most of us do, then I don't expect you to, you know, be on top of everything at, you know, all the time. Just let me know, or let Tori know, you know, hey, I need an extension. Hey, I'm going to be kind of late with this. Hey, this, hey, that. You know, let us know. And let your opponent know as well. It's respectful, actually. Very respectful to do that. So, that's a big thing, and I'd rather not have people drop from my league. It's not hard to look for people, per se, but it is damn near annoying, because then they have to reset up their team, or, like, pick out new mons, and then they have to, like, play battles and catch up in the schedule. I hate doing that. I haven't had to do it recently, because I could cover for people if I need to, since I'm going to be strictly commissioning and, you know, commentating. But in other leagues it has happened. But I'm getting sidetracked, obviously. Basically, availability. Pretty simple. Last, but certainly not least, this slide. Will be posted, and it should be posted by at least today, which is Tuesday, May 22nd. at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So get on it. This will be due Friday, May 25th, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. 9 potential slots. And I say this just because, you know, it should be said. Obviously, we have Richmond coming back from Season 1. The people who are in my current league, the Singles Battle Association, which I will not say who are the top 2 right now, because obviously this video is going to be out before we actually like reveal who the finalists are in the SBA, obviously. But yeah, those 2 could potentially be in this league, so there could be 7 potential spots. But if they don't want to participate, they're done with leagues for now. 9 potential spots, or even one of them wants to participate, 8 potential spots. We'll see what happens. But hey, this will be posted, and you'll have 3 days. Once their 3 days are up, form has gone out the description. Sorry. I just want to get this over and done with, and obviously, you know, I want to get the draft over and done before other applications come up, because I do have stuff I need to do next month, but I'm glad I'm not participating. I'm just commentating and making sure the videos come out. Anyways, this is Season 2 of the Little Cup Gods League. I am your commissioner and former head coach of the New York Timbers, as I was for the last time we did this, Incognegro Monroe.
And I am your co-commissioner, the former coach of the San Francisco Golets.
And we will talk to you guys later.
Bye-bye.